have a Drayton LP522 boiler programmer. This works with a boiler and hot water tank, and it has separate settings for central heating and hot water. The programmer's job is to turn the boiler on at the times during the day when you want there to be heating and hot water. This programmer has separate on and off periods for heating and hot water, so you can have them on at the same time or different ones. For example, you may want the heating on in the morning for a couple of hours, but the hot water for only 30 minutes. You can also program different settings for weekdays and weekends. The left-hand side of the programmer is for hot water, the right side is for heating. By pressing the Select button, you can set the heating or the hot water to be timed, to come on in accordance with the timed program. To come on once, this turns the heating or hot water on at the earliest programmed on time and then off at the latest programmed off time. And you'll see the green light has lit up to show you that the boiler is on. You can have it permanently on, or you can have it permanently off. You can program up to 3 separate heating periods and 3 separate hot water periods each day for this programmer for weekdays, and a further 3 separate heating periods and 3 separate hot water periods for weekends. Now, all these options make the small display quite busy when you're actually programming it. To change a program, press the Set button once, then press the Yes button. You will see Monday to Friday displayed and CH for central heating. If this is what you want to change, press the Yes button. If not, press the Set button. I'll press the Yes button, and you will see On in the top right hand side of the screen. Change the on time to the time that you want by pressing the plus or minus buttons. Press Set to move to the off time. Change as required, and then press Set. You repeat this process for the next periods. And if you don't want to change them, press Set again. Now, some people might only want 2 heating periods or hot water periods during the day, for example in the morning and the evening, but not at lunchtime. So to avoid a 3rd period coming on, what you can do is set the on and off times, and we'd recommend that being for the lunchtime period, to be the same time. So here we've got it coming on at noon, 12:00 p.m. So we're going to say Program, Yes. And we're going to leave it at 12, press Set to set that there, and now we have the off time, and we're going to move that back down to 12, and then press Set. So now what will happen is, at 12 o'clock, the system will identify that it's come on and come off immediately, so it won't cost you any money there. Press the Set button, and it takes you to the HW, hot water settings, again for Monday to Friday. The process for changing these is the same as for the heating. So press the Yes button, use the plus and minus to change the time, press Set to save it, and then it moves to the off time, again using the plus and minus to change the time, and press Set. And you see that you're able to have different times there for the hot water and the central heating. Pressing the Set button, scroll through them. So now we're on the Saturday and Sunday, and again the process is exactly as just described. So we will carry on from there. Now, these buttons have 2 functions. The advanced part of it allows you to switch the heating or hot water on or off irrespective of the program. So, for example, the heating is currently off because the light isn't on. If you want warmth now, press Advanced. The light comes on showing you that the boiler's on, and it will stay on until the end of the next program period. Or, similarly, if it's on, you press it, turns off, and it'll stay off until the start of the next program period. Now, the advanced function only works in the timed and once modes. If you press the button and keep your finger on it for a couple of seconds, you move into boost mode, and you see BST at the bottom of the screen. This isn't for British summertime, it stands for boost. Now this will give you 1 hour, that's what that 1 means there. If you press it again, it'll give you a boost for 2 hours, press it again, boost for 3 hours. And if you're in the timed or the once modes, this will extend the heating period by 1, 2 or 3 hours. And you can see here we've got the BST boost up, so it's telling you that it's under boost mode at the moment. Now the time switch also has a holiday function, and this stops the boiler coming on for a set number of days, which can be useful if you're not going to be in the house for a few days. So press set twice and you'll see H day standing for holiday appear. Press yes. You then get a double 0 digits on the screen. You can then use the plus or minus buttons to set the number of days that you want to tell it you're going to be away. Press set, and what it does then is cancels the programs for that period of time, and then they'll start again when you're back off holiday. Now the clock on this programmer automatically sets itself, and it also will adjust for British summer time, so there's nothing you need to do there. Well, I hope this has been useful for you and that it helps you to run your heating system at its most efficient and cost effective.